when you were saying slide to the right? And
It's because it was too big. The only reason I had you slide to the right was because it was way too big. And that's when I told you to pinch. Remember the pinch?
Stop.
yeah,
All the things in that sentence just now. It was too big. I told you to pinch. I can't. Not any of you.
Yes, we were documenting.
and I
all
just
that.
got all that on the live stream.
There you go.
And this is what's going on.
No.
I'm trying to be really serious. We're learning, getting Mia ready to go to Africa. We got technology coming out our ears right now.
Oh, my
And then
word.
there's Michael, and
And
well,
then
he just ran for the.
He
he's
did.
hiding.
He headed for the health things and said things like, told you to pinch and it's too big. My goodness. Folks, what are we live on?
My
And
YouTube,
what do we
my
drink?
my.
And what do we drink?
Oh yeah. No,
Google
you know what?
Translate.
We're not going to talk
Yeah.
about it.
Cheers to blowjobs.
She's messing with me now.
There's Michael.
Hey, how are you?
I don't know if I've got him
Whoever
on
that
camera
is.
or not, but
Whoever that's
Hi.
going out to.
okay,
We're getting it done.
we're getting it done.
Yeah, when all of us get together, if you can smell smoke out in Lakewood, it's just Debbie's brain. And I'm just adding fuel to the fire. That's all it is. Not to be concerned, folks.
Oh no. All right. So we've got your Facebook, we've got your Instagram stories, we've got
And
your
we're working on Agora
and we're
Pulse.
working on Agora
We're
Pulse
also working on influence kits.
influence kit. This is what it takes to keep up with her.
An entire
Oh,
village
when
and a
she-
half.
Just to show you how big my grandson is. Look at his legs compared
see
to her
Chuck.
legs and her arms and his arms. That is one fat chunk of monkey.
Oh, I would be squishing that baby 24/7.
When you get them, you just take those.
Oh,
just
you
take
do the
those
first
legs,
two.
and just sit there holding them, and I take those legs. Oh
Get
my!
to know that sound. This is like somebody's getting ready to squeeze my gels. She is. Anyway, on that note.
On that note,
That's what
okay,
we do.
so and then you're heading out. I'm going to be trying to keep track of you on your digital channels.
Yes.
And making sure those get documented so that
Mhm.
we have a
Digital proof.
digital proof that you are actually out having that much fun.
Does it
'Cause
fall
no
in the
one-
forest? Is
No
it-
one would believe it otherwise. Okay, and then I'm going to just really, really quickly read through. We were going to go through your itinerary real quickly.
Mhm,
So we also have this, by the way, on Google Calendar,
mhm.
and I'm going to be using Google Tasks as well to keep reminding me to, because
Mhm.
I can't just keep up with her.
I honestly think a lot of my panic and anxiety is because of knowing how many balls in the air
You
and bells and whistles are going to be happening. Mhm. Michael
sometimes,
Daniels over. And then
sometimes she's 12.
it's literally like channeling a 12-year-old boy in my head.
This is
That's
from
all
her
there is to
school.
it.
Look how cute she
Oh,
is.
look at
Oh, oh,
Love you, emotional.
She's just beautiful.
I can't
She is
even.
just
Oh,
beautiful.
yay for grandkids.
this is one happy grandpa.
It is one happy grandpa.
Happy grandpa.
I love it.
Even though he behaves like a 15-year-old.
Yeah.
He's a
why he's
grandpa.
happy-
Okay.
good
But you know,
grandpa.
it's so funny because we said, okay, she's adorable.
You know your
she's
live
great.
stream,
That's
right?
okay. She
Okay.
said, she's great. She's amazing. You got a good one.
Mhm.
Just be ready. The next one's going to be hell on wheels.
Yeah.
What do you
know
think?
They got two good ones.
Oh,
man,
that's
they-
not fair.
Wow. Yeah, you're
That's
like,
not
hey.
That is not fair.
How come you guys got
That's
it? Yeah.
just wrong in so many
Oh.
ways.
He
No.
totally did.
Okay. So back to work.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm the whip cracker here. We've got 2 hours to
Oh, yeah.
Drink wine.
to drink wine or
Drink
whatever,
bubbles, bubbles. Yeah.
and to and you
Let's-
we got you
I'm
got
ready.
dinner.
Yeah, Charlie's gotta drive me
Go
home,
cook,
so.
Michael.
Michael Daniels is gonna
Go
cook.
cook.
Charlie's
Go
gonna
cook.
take
And
a
there's
nap.
and Gidget's already napping.
Yep, she's
There's-
there's a little chunky lunka. My little
Yeah.
Miss Nobody.
Right.
Booty,
Gidget-
booty, booty.
Gidget's napping.
She
Okay.
is.
And then we're going through the
Yep.
calendar.
So we're trying to figure out. So you being the efficiency expert that
Yep.
you are,
Mhm.
help me kind of dig through the weeds of this because I have Agora Pulse, which is like a buffer, but it's a social listening tool, and then a scheduling tool as well, which is fantastic. Then we have this mobile app that my client, which is Hills of Africa. So this is a sponsored trip, but they put everything on this handy dandy little app here, so it has everything that we're doing, and then so we have a busy.
And you can also see that with all these, look at this. This is your calendar.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
better
So
look at
I
my Wheaties.
transferred that itinerary to this. And then each one of her stops has
hashtags.
hashtag. That one doesn't have any
Look at-
hashtags.
And that's okay.
Oh,
too,
yes,
'cause
it does. Yeah. Yep. There's Instagram and
so this is
Twitter
great,
and
too.
Facebook.
So this
Yep.
is what we could schedule this week is,
Yep.
hey, Lamont, looking forward to seeing you when
Exactly.
I'm in, where am I going to be? Cape Town.
So this is our
Mhm.
editorial calendar, basically, the digital editorial calendar on Google.
Mhm.
And then in each entry, each one of these is linked. For example, if I want to go to Lamont Wine Facebook, all I have to do is click on that and it opens it up and it says, okay, go forward. And then I can go to their Facebook page.
Yep.
And I can tag them and I can do whatever, but I can see, yeah, so we can stay engaged with these places that you're going to.
So, and what I love about that, and this is what one of the gals from Google Plus, oh my gosh, what was her name? I always loved it. She talked a lot about before you go to an event, you start talking to people beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we're going to be doing. It's like a trumpets and rose petals thing, so that when I show up, they're going to be like, hey, you're that gal that's been, what did you just call it? Trumpets and rose petals. And then like they're throwing rose petals, you know what I mean? Like, what was it? Susan Finch.
I like
It
it.
was Susan Finch that
Really?
said that. Yeah, because she would talk about how you
Trumpets
could,
and rose petals.
mhm.
Okay.
Woo. So same thing. They'd be like, "Oh, you've been talking about us before we got here," so that when I walk in, they may not know who I am beforehand, but then they'll recall, like, because you always, anytime on social, if you hear somebody talking about you or that you don't know, if it's your friends, you're like, yeah, they're throwing me a
Right,
solid,
yeah.
and that's great. But if it's somebody that you don't know and they've been showing
what
an
we
active
call
interest,
building social capital, social love.
mhm.
And you meet a person one time and immediately you forget their name, but you've been already hearing from them or about them,
Mhm.
and then they show up and then
And you're
you
like,
hear more.
you.
Yes, and that's how you create an impression.
It does, and that's what we're going to do
and
beforehand
that's what we're
too.
doing.
That I love. So I have been liking a lot of their things in the last a couple of months, actually. So a lot of these
Mhm.
folks know of me because I'll make a comment. But now, as we're leading up to, so today is Sunday. I leave on Tuesday, and this is again, this is a trip. It's a sponsored trip with a group called Pearls of Africa Travel. Sandy Sally, I met through Google Plus years ago. She was on my show.
Talk about the
It
power of
just
networking.
Doesn't stop. And then she brought in a group called the Global Institute for Travel Entrepreneurs. Easy for me to say now that I've had a blowjob.
Mhm.
That was the name of the drink. Let me be clear about this.
The
Right,
name
Michael?
of a drink. It's the name of a
Hello.
drink.
But they brought everybody together for this trip, and then what she's doing is bringing all these travel agents to South Africa and Zimbabwe to show them all these cool places they should bring their clients. And then that's also bringing business to all these
Wow.
people. Beautiful, right?
And again, I just want you to look at this calendar. You see Mia in Cape Town and
Mhm.
Mia in Zimbabwe. Look at you've got this safari camp. Oh, I need to fix
Oh
that
yeah,
spelling.
Camp Hwange, and then I'm going to the
Oh.
Hyde.
How
and
do you
that-
say that? Camp
Hwange.
Hwange.
Camp Hwange. So once I get now this part, I'm going to be live streaming and Instagram stories. But
Okay.
once I get here, I'm going to be in the bush, and it's not a lot of internet, so I'm just going to be taking pictures and documenting, but staying present and not putting that out until I come back.
Right. We can't really do anything
No.
live with that. Or you can't do anything live with
No, I
that
can't.
because you are going to be out
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, but how cool is that going to be?
Wow.
So that's going to be the balance, and that's something I really had to work on with doing this. Even when I go to Italy, I made sure that I stayed present.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah,
I'm
it's hard
documenting
to
it.
manage all of this, getting it on social media, so
Last
that you
night
can
was a
share
good
it.
example
Yeah.
because I didn't take any pictures at all, but I had all of my friends there. You took some great pictures and videos.
Some good videos,
took some
some
great
fun
videos,
videos. Yeah.
But I didn't, and I got home and I was like, oh, and I'm like, yeah, but you know what I did? I had some great conversations and stayed present the
Yeah.
whole time instead of worrying about documenting it. So
Balancing that is
Mm-mm.
really, really hard.
I'm
Oh,
getting it. but
another
it's taken me
interruption.
a long time.
Excuse me. Uh-huh. What do you
Tortilla-
want?
tortilla, where-
Oh, those are in the right-hand crisper drawer underneath the bread.
Oh, thank you for letting me cook for you. Right? Thanks for telling.
Michael came to Denver to cook for me. You can come anytime you want, honey. Okay.
It is a balance though. So that's what we're you know, guys, what's great about this is this is the culmination of, you know, 5 years ago, this time 5 years ago, we started talking about my trip to Italy, which was in March of 2015.
That's
And now here we are 4.5 years later talking about another trip.
Hey,
that-
speaking about that, because we put together a cool Google map for you.
yes.
I don't have the Google Maps set up here for you. I never
Okay.
get Google Maps. set up.
we go, we're
Yeah.
finna do here. Yay.
It's called Comprehensive Digital Strategy.
We do. I know.
Yeah.
That's why but so I was running around today. We were just going to jump on the phone together. And I'm like, I think I need to drive my happy self out to your house. So we've got
Here we
a
are.
gimbal that Michael Daniels is going to
that
show me
thing
how to
is
use.
so cool. That's okay. That's
Super.
what we're going to work on next.
Yep.
We're going to get some video of that too.
It'll be really good. So
All right,
that I
cool.
want to do because I want to document this, document it smoothly. And then I also have a couple digital cameras that were loaned to me, but I need to figure out which one, because I think I'm going to be bringing like a pair of pants, 2 pairs of socks, underwear, a shirt, and a bunch of equipment. That's how my
Yeah,
how my pack.
And I just want to let you know, Mia is going to in the long run, she's going to make all this look really easy. I am going to bring
It's
us
a duck
back.
paddling.
I'm going to bring us back to this video just to kind of go over all the details behind the prep. There's a lot more to it
Yeah.
than just
You know, the duck
Then the-
swimming.
yeah,
Like this.
right.
Yeah.
He looks good on top, and underneath he's.
That's
right.
us.
I'm going to sign off this one because we're going to get some more going here with all these.
Drink another
Oh, wait a
blowjob
minute.
and do some video. It's all good. Okay.
See ya.
Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.